The most important thing is not so much my words as the words of the man that I think we all hope very much to see in the White House next year. It's very, very good what we do here. It's very good to come together, to volunteer resources, to volunteer our talents, and to volunteer and give our cash. This, I believe, is one of the most crucial elections I have witnessed in my lifetime. And mind you, I was born before FDR was elected to the White House, so I have seen a series of elections. This one is critical, and I take great pleasure and pride in being able to imagine different points of view. Part of the necessity for a fiction writer is to be able to enter into the minds, hearts, the DNA of characters who are wholly unlike oneself, but as strong and as powerful as I believe my imagination to be. I cannot for the life of me understand the so-called undecideds. Undecideds at this time, undecided between these candidates. To me, it's a perennial puzzle. But I am thrilled to be a part of this benefit, which has pulled together the genius and surfeit of artists who live in this county. I have a personal agenda concerning the election of Barack Obama, in addition to a political one, which has to do with his book. I've never met him, but I have talked to him on the telephone several times. And the conversation, the first conversation, was about our writing, his and mine. And I have to tell you, I didn't bring that up. He did. But I have to also tell you, I was inordinately flattered. So this gathering of artists, in order to support and endorse and provide resources for his triumph by artists, connects for me in a very personal way. Because in his platform, and part of his agenda, is the inclusion of art in public education for children, as a staple of their education, not as a frill, as a true intellectual project, not mere entertainment. Among the things he is convinced that need to be done, that, among many others, is significant for me. So I thought I would let his language, his narrative, his understanding and meditation on the world we live in speak to both those points. The importance of his leadership and, in a not so secondary way, the power of his words as he wrote them, not a ghostwriter. In his book, Dreams of My Father, which he wrote long before, obviously, he had given that speech in 2005, a kind of restoration of a land and a father he did not know. And toward the end of the book, he has come to some conclusions about the power, the areas of admiration, and the areas of shame concerning his African ancestry. This was it, I thought to myself. My inheritance. I rearranged the letters in a neat stack and set them under the registry book. Then I went out to the backyard. Standing before the two graves, I felt everything around me, the cornfields, the mangoes, the sky, all of that closing in, until I was left with only a series of mental images. I see my grandfather standing before his father's hut, a wiry, grim-faced boy, almost ridiculous in his oversized trousers and his buttonless shirt. I watch his father turn away from him and hear his brothers laugh. I feel the heat pour down his brow, the knots forming in his limbs, the sudden jump in his heart. And as his figure turns and starts back down the road of red earth, I know